KC9VKV, KC9VKV, K7KNM, K7 Kilo, November, Mike, K7KNM in Virginia. Copy.
KNM, Roger, Roger. Got a copy. The name here is Jim, Juliet, India, Mike. Who we got there?
India, Mike. Who we got there? Right, Jim. KC9VKV. This is K7KNM. I think we've talked before a long time ago. Name here is Curtis. Curtis is the name, Charlie Uniform Romeo Tango India Sierra. And the band is in terrible shape down here. I think we've got a solar flare. Suffolk, Virginia. And I'm reading you probably 5758, and you're coming through very nicely. KC9VKV, K7KNM.
Alrighty, so K7, I've got this map, this regional map, and it looks way out to the west. Are you out towards the west, or where would you be, sir?
West, or where would you be, sir? I am in Virginia, the southeastern part of Virginia. You popped up that time. You're 10 over 9. Go ahead.
Roger, Roger. Well, I've got this set, and I've got this regional map, and it's got some LEDs placed around it where the regions are, you know, and I've got region 7 as just out there towards the west, towards the first third of the country west. I don't know why that is.
Country west. I don't know why that is. Roger. Well, actually, I'm located in Virginia. I have a 7 call, but I'm in Virginia. And the band is kind of squirrely now, and the skip is going long. So who knows what's going on. But at any rate, what is your location? I know you're in the Midwest, but I forgot your city there. And how are you reading me? KC9VKV, K7KNM.
Roger there, Curtis. I'm copying you through the Milford, PA SDR. I am physically located just across the Ohio River from Louisville, Kentucky. We're on the Indiana side of the Ohio River, right at Louisville. Roger.
Ohio River, right at Louisville. Roger. Okay, very good. I got your QTH there. Anyway, you're doing a nice job in here, no problem. The rig here is a KX3, and I'm driving a 100-watt amplifier, KXPA 100. It's the Aircraft matching amp. And the antenna is an NFET at 40 feet, an NFET antenna at 40 feet. We've got a pretty miserable day, temperatures in the low 50s, and threats of rain, very overcast skies, and a bit of breeze. So conditions are not nice and sunny like they were yesterday. KC9VKV, K7KNM.
Roger, Roger, Curtis. Well, I've had a chance now to bring up another SDR down in Georgia, and you're booming down there, boy. You're about 15 over down in Georgia, Roger.
15 over down in Georgia, Roger. Okay, very good. Excellent. Yeah, skip is 10 meters long, I guess, but that's the way it goes. You might talk to me a little bit about your SDR system, how you got that all you can copy people wherever by turning on the right SDR, I guess. So back to you, KC9VKV, K7KNM.
Roger, Roger, Curtis. Well, normally we run a QSO-VLOG net on Friday afternoons between 3:30 and 5, and our normal setup is running 4 internet SDRs, monitoring New York, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. And then we have those SDRs that we can use, and then we have our local receiver, which has got a different array of antennas. It has 3 10-foot vertical magnetic loops and one vertical and then one dipole antenna. And these are all on 6-position rotary selector, and also the SDRs are on a 6-position selector that we're looking at their audios plus our receiver audio, Roger.
Audios plus our receiver audio, Roger.
Okay, well that's pretty sophisticated, very nice. And in fact, I think when I talked to you, it must have been probably a year or more ago, I had checked into your net. I had a new rig, a Yaesu FTDX101MP, and I was playing around with the audio. We finally got it straight, and you were helpful. But any rate, we've had very good luck with both of these rigs. Normally I use the NCX, the KX3 that I'm on now, with a portable antenna, either a vertical or an infed or something, whenever I travel or go out to a park or something. But we've got it set up in the shack here using our normal infed. I've got an inverted L antenna also, but I just use that on 75 meters. So back to you, KC9VKV, K7KNM.
Roger, Curtis. Well, looking at your audio on a VU meter, you're nice and fat there. You're about 3 dB dynamic range, which is exactly where you want to be. And that's, we consider 3 dB probably about the best compromise there as far as getting the fattening going on. Once you pass 3 dB dynamic range, words start to blur, and blurry words are not conducive for intelligibility as opposed to clean words, Roger.
Roger.
Yeah, well, that's good. I really haven't done anything to this KX3. I left the default settings on the equalizer, and I am using a Heil headset, and I think that works out pretty well. I haven't found any need to change it, so we'll just leave it like it is. Any rate, how's the weather out there in your neck of the woods?
It was a little chilly this morning, matter of fact. Usually it's been pretty nice, but I think, Mother Nature's going for winter conditioning, Roger.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, ours kind of hit. If I could continue this way, I don't expect to warm up like we had before. We had a wonderful fall, early fall, where the humidity had dropped and temperatures were in the 70s. Just absolutely ideal. So we'll see how it goes for the rest of the season here. KC9VKV, K7KNM.
Roger, Curtis. Now, I'm still trying to work a little bit more on this call letter numbers thing. Your 7, was that from a prior location?
Negative. It was the call letters I've had for 61 years, but the last time I talked to you, I was talking to you from Virginia, same location. But anyway, I've used this call various locations around the U.S. As I've moved around. I'm a retired Air Force officer, and I just kept the same call. Also operated from overseas using the call from South America. So back to you.
Oh, roger that. Well, just now that I've got this map, I'm really cognizant of numbers and call signs, and I try to use that to relate to where to put the blink, so to speak, on the LEDs that lace the map, and it's a real challenge because it's not as straightforward as one might imagine, Roger.
Straightforward as one might imagine, Roger.
Yeah. Was this something you built yourself, or was this a commercial product?
No, this homebrew. I have some escutcheons on the right-hand side of my video. I have it started off with a audio input select display that when I went through my 6-position rotary switch from my 4 SDRs on my local receiver, I took a tap off the rotary switch to run to these this escutcheon on the right-hand lower side of the screen, where I have these LEDs on a line, and they denote where the selection is going. And then I just recently added an antenna input, so when I go to my receiver, the antenna selections come up, and there's 6 of those on another rotary switch, and the lights follow those. And then so I thought, well, might as well see if I can do the conquer the world here, conquer the USA anyway. So I have this USA map, which is essentially a WUS map, worked all states map, and from ARRL, and just copied it, blew it up, and put it on a display, and then punched LEDs in the various places where the numbers are representative of the region. And I've got it's actually a 12-position rotary selector that handles that, So I've been trying to coordinate incoming signals with this blinking LED wherever it happens to be regionally on the map, Roger.
Roger.
Okay, very good. Yeah, that's pretty sophisticated, and probably a real challenge there, given the vagaries of propagation, that's for sure. Yeah, I've been fooling around with various antennas operating portable, and I've been delightfully surprised what you can do with pretty low-profile antennas, given the right band, the right time of day, and the right conditions. But that's part of the challenge of ham radio. It's not a cell phone. You do have to play with things for a while, but the reward's pretty good when it works. The only thing that ever has gotten really frustrating for me in ham radio is if you've got a piece of gear and it has an intermittent problem that you cannot solve. That's really bad. Back to you, Jim.
Yes, sir. Well, this what we have here is pretty involved as far as audio chain and a mixer for the video, and audio input to the transmitter. It's all interwoven there, so sometimes things do go astray, and one has to check it out. I just had a deal where I was losing local mic audio, and it's got a couple of relays that it goes through and stuff like that, so I was searching it out. It turned out that it was a toggle switch. I have a toggle switch for my PTT, and one side of that PTT actually commits the audio to different transceivers, and it was trying to get flaky. I just about 2-3 months ago replaced it. That one had been in there 5 years, and the bad handle broke off. And I had to. That was embarrassing because I couldn't. When you can't PTT, you're kind of stuck. It's kind of like being marooned on an island or something. You can't get out. So, but I got that fixed with this switch, and this switch started to get a little strange there. It tracked it down to that switch, and so I have lubricated it liberally with WD-40 on the top of the bat handle. Hopefully, some will seep down into the switch mechanism, and we'll be okay for the next 5 years. We'll see. That's there's always a challenge.
There's always a challenge.
Yeah, that's for sure. Always keeps you on your toes. I've had switch issues here also. This KX3 came with a nice microphone, and one day I just couldn't get it to key, and I went in there, and the switch was all messed up, but I've never bothered to fix it because I prefer the headset with the boom mic. It works out really well, and it is much more portable when I take the KX3 out somewhere. But on my main base station, the Yaesu FTDX101MT and the Polycraft amp, I have a Heil microphone mounted on a boom, and the PR781 mic, and that works out exceptionally well. I really like that. That's you, Jim.
Oh, Roger. Yeah, there's nothing that beats a swing arm. I don't think. I mean, because you can just put it wherever you need it, and it doesn't occupy any desk space, so you can put all your, your logs and stuff down there, and you don't have to, fight a desk mic for area, Roger.
For area, Roger.
Yeah, that's for sure, and you're not constantly craning your neck either, which is really good. That's the thing I like about it. I guess that's why commercial broadcasters use them all the time too. But anyway, one of the things that I'm getting is a station sign, with the call letters and everything. It uses LEDs and an acrylic sign. So I'm looking forward to getting that to replace my basically handmade out of wood call letter sign, which is sitting on the top shelf of the radio gear, but take that off and hang the call sign thing on the wall when I get it, so that should be cool. Just a nice touch. KC9VKV, K7KNM.
Roger. Well, I've been extremely lucky. My brother-in-law was in vinyl sign making, and so we have fabricated a studio Radio Shack that is really nice. Some of it's real, some of it's vinyl. I won't say which, but for almost nothing you can get a nice call sign banner that you could put, which is really classy thing, Roger.
Classy thing, Roger.
Yeah, you can do so much now. One nice thing is there's so many of these companies. Many of them are very small, but they reach out globally with advertising via the internet, and so you're exposed to things that you normally probably wouldn't see in your local stores based on where you live, so that works out pretty well.
Yeah, Roger that. Well, technology moves on, and it's up to us to, probably take advantage of it as best we can, or as best we can afford anyway, Roger.
Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately, it seems like each advance of technology brings with it good and bad, and that's always the problem. Somebody will abuse it, just as the internet has been abused with a lot of misinformation and all that stuff, creating other problems. But at the same time, it provides a lot of good in service-wise. Well, look, Jim, I've enjoyed this contact. It's been a pleasure talking to you. And thanks for the signal report, audio report, and also all the information you gave me on your system there. Receive system sounds pretty neat. So I will say 7 threes. Thank you very much, and please stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll listen for your final.
Roger, Roger, Curtis. Well, as normal, we have been recording this. We usually record our 3:30 to 5 QSO-VLOG net, and this was kind of a shakedown cruise for some new gear that we. Well, it's actually our microphone. There's an old expression: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I should have listened to that, and I decided I was going to switch mics. These are all homemade condenser mics, so I have a new one that's probably about 15 dB hotter output than this mic. And I always think, well, you know, if a hotter mic is available, I should use it, because that it prohibits the possibility of RF in the AF better by 15 dB than this mic. Although when I used that mic recently on a test, I didn't really like it. It was nice, but it is not just quite as nice as this mic. So, you know, on a swing arm you have to, you know, tape things down across the room and all that stuff. So I had to go back and take that new mic out and put the old one back in. So there you go. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, Curtis, 73, sir. You have a great afternoon. What I was going to say is, if you would like to hear your radio, we will be posting this audio up on YouTube, and all you need to do is go to YouTube, do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by today's date, 11/4/21, and that will take you directly to this recording. So it'd be YouTube search for KC9VKV, followed by today's date, 11/4/21. Roger?
Today's date, 11/4/21. Roger?
Roger that. Well, thank you very much, Jim. I appreciate it. All the best.
Yes, sir, Curtis. 73, sir. Have a great afternoon. This is KC9VKV.
Afternoon. This is KC9VKV.
Hello again from AA3LC. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's the call again?
Hey, what's the call again?
Yeah, it's Jeremy, Alpha-3 Lima Charlie. I'm the mobile operator. I've heard you on before, and I think we've spoken, so I just thought I heard a friendly voice. I'd say hi.
Whoa, you better. Where are you, sir? Are you mobile now?
You better. Where are you, sir? Are you mobile now?
Yeah, I'm only ever mobile. I'm right outside of York, Pennsylvania, heading north on Route 83, just about halfway between the two cities.
Oh, wow, man. I'm copying the mail on Georgia, so you're doing great. I've got a Georgia SDR up at the moment, and you're like about 15 over down there.
At the moment, and you're like about 15 over down there.
Roger that, Jim. Well, good deal. Yeah, I'm running legal limits. A friend of mine and I talked for a while, but it's been kind of sporadic. There was a class, but it's been kind of sporadic. I heard there was a Class C solar flare, perhaps today going on.
Wow, I didn't feel a thing. I don't know about those things. I just try to get, constantly trying to get out one way or the other, you know.
Constantly trying to get out one way or the other, you know.
Yeah, Roger. All right, buddy. Well, hey, have fun, man. I just saw my phone light up. I got another phone call I'm going to call back. But you're doing great. You're one of the few and the proud on the band today that I can hear, my friend. So good luck and enjoy, my friend.
Roger. What was the name there?
Roger. What was the name there?
Yeah, Jim. It's the name here is Jeremy. It's Alpha-3 Lima Charlie, and I only operate mobile. And like I said again, I'm in central Pennsylvania, and most times you'll catch me in north central Pennsylvania. I drive a lot for sales consulting, so lots of fun stuff. So anyway, Jim, I'll say a quick 73s. Thanks again for picking me up, and have fun on the radio today, my friend.
Roger. Just before you go, what kind of power are you running, sir?
Roger. Just before you go, what kind of power are you running, sir?
Legal limits. I am running 1,500 watts. I could do more, but that's not legal. So I'm the guy with the 4 amplifiers under the back seat, all tucked away, nice and neat.
Jeremy and the Smoking Mobile. 73, sir. And if you want to hear that Smoking Mobile, we are still recording, and we'll be posting this up on YouTube. It's a call it a search, KC9VKV, followed by today's date, 11/4/21, on a YouTube search. Roger.
11/4/21 on a YouTube search. Roger.
Roger, Roger, Jim. Always a pleasure. Take care, my friend. AA3LC mobile and clear for now.
Roger, Roger, Jeremy. 73, sir. You have a good trip. This is KC9VKV.
Have a good trip. This is KC9VKV.
I just ran into somebody on Milford station calling. Tried again.
Ran into somebody on Milford station calling. Tried again.
Whiskey 4, Romeo, India, Papa, mobile.
Whiskey 4, Romeo, India. Roger, this is KC9VKV. What's the name there?
Yeah, Roger, this is KC9VKV. What's the name there?
Yeah, Roger, I just want to come and say that you sounded good, and Jeremy in the mobile, he sounded good as always. Him and me are running similar setups, except he's got that FTX, that high-dollar Yaesu radio in his truck, and 4 of ALS 500s in there, and I only got 1, so I feel kind of anemic now, you know.
Roger, Roger. 4RI, what is the name there, sir?
4RI, what is the name there, sir?
It's Brian, B-R-Y-A-N, and it's W4RIP, rest in peace.
RIP, Roger, Roger. And, sir, where are you at the moment?
RIP, Roger, Roger. And, sir, where are you at the moment?
I'm in Archdale, North Carolina.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm picking you up right now on the Milford PA SDR. Let me see if I can get a copy on you on my local antenna, Roger.
I can get a copy on you on my local antenna, Roger.
North Carolina, also what you're talking on now, but yeah, I'm getting ready to pull in my driveway. But do you have a copy on me now?
I did not on my local antenna, but you're about 20 over on the Milford PA SDR, so you're doing real well. And if you would like to hear your Smokin' Mobile, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, along with today's date, 11/4/21, it will take you directly to this recording. Roger?
21, it will take you directly to this recording. Roger?
Okay, well, I appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and God bless you. And 73s to you. And I appreciate your service to the net. Whiskey 4, Romeo, India, Papa, mobile, we're clear.
Roger, Roger, Brian. Your audio is about 2.5 dB wide. I mean, not wide, but audio dynamic range, about 2.5 dB. Really good. It's kind of EQ'd for a contest. Not a lot of bottom end, but very intelligible upper end. So sounding good. Roger, Roger.
Upper end. So sounding good. Roger, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. It probably, I got a mouthful of French fries right now, so it might kind of sound mumbled, but anyway, I appreciate you coming back and telling me that, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and W4 RIP, we're clear.
Roger, Roger. I don't know if they've made a filter, a French fry filter, but that is a good idea. All right, Brian, 73, sir. Have a great afternoon. And like I say, you can go to YouTube, do a call letter search, KC9VKV. Today's date, 11/4/21. Bring up this recording. Give us probably 2 or 3 hours to get it uploaded. 73, sir. This is Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor.